Hello and welcome to Prime News. Now a look at the headlines. Goa celebrates Festival of Lights Diwali. People enjoy festival with traditional rituals, sweets, lights and wishes of good health and prosperity. Charter flights may drop almost by 50% this tourist season in Goa, lowest in the last 5 years. Vigilance Department screening retired Supreme Court judges for post of Lok Ayukt. 7 applications received for post of Up Lok Ayukt. Church raises concern over intolerance. Archbishop Philip Neri Ferrao urges people to unite and foster a culture which promotes human ecology. And government eases FDI norms in 15 sectors, reforms in major sectors like mining, defense, civil aviation and broadcasting to simplify process of FDI in country. Now the news in detail. Festival of Lights Diwali is here. Diwali celebration commenced after killing demon Narkasur. It is the victory of good over evil. Goans celebrate festival with traditional rituals, sweets, lights and wishes of good health and prosperity. The celebrations will continue for the coming few days.
Diwali is one of the most awaited festivals in the country. The festival is celebrated across the country. The festival begins with killing of Narkasur. The day marks victory of good over evil. Batat pav, god pav and various other delicacies are prepared using local brown poha. It also includes various other namkeens and Goan homemade items known as farar. It includes shankarpadi, ladus, chuda and lots more. This is what almost all households serve on the day of Diwali. During this festival, houses are cleaned and decorated with lights and glitters. Akash Kandil on the top of the house attracts all. Bureau Report, Prudent.
The number of charter flights may drop almost by 50% this tourist season compared to 2013-14 season. Goa is expected to receive just around 630 charter flights this season, the lowest in the last 5 years due to drop in number of Russian tourists. Airport Authority of India has given an approval for 632 flights from Russia, Britain and Finland this year. This is the lowest since 2009-2010. Meanwhile, GTDC is set to introduce 6 new services to tourists by December. The services will be implemented in 2 phases.
The charter season in Goa runs from October to May. The Airport Authority of India has approved till date 632 flights this season, though the actual figure may differ to some extent by end of the May. The drop till date is almost 50% compared to the 2013-14 tourist season figure. The number of charter flights catering tourists has grown from 627 in year 2009-10 to 1141 in 2013-14, showing a growth of almost 10% every year. However, for past 2 seasons, post slowdown in the Russian economy with depreciation in ruble, the charter flights and tourists show a drop of almost 25% a season. Russia and Britain are the top source markets for Goa, contributing to around 60% tourist arrivals. In 2014, Russian tourists accounted for 29% of all foreign tourist arrivals in Goa, down from 33% in 2 preceding years. The foreign charter operators are now discontinuing the charter services to Goa. Travel and Tourism Association of Goa expects 20 to 25% decline in foreign tourist arrivals in Goa this winter because of slowdown in Russian market. However, British tourist markets continues to look promising. TTAG feels that growth in domestic market could offset for the decline in foreign tourists to some extent. The domestic leisure market is showing strong growth. Also, Goa is favourite for weddings and meeting incentive tours.
Meanwhile, GTDC is gearing up to launch 6 new tourism services. Services like seaplane, Segway tours, motorized and non-motorized paragliding, floating water park, duck tours and hot air balloons will be introduced in the first phase. All new services are expected to start from December. In the second phase, GTDC plans to include services to tourists like games, fishing, sailing, scuba diving and bungee jumping. Bureau Report, Prudent.
Goa government is struggling to appoint Lokayukta and Up-Lokayukta almost after 2 years. 7 applications have been received for the post of Up-Lokayukta, whereas Vigilance Department has started screening retired Supreme Court judges for the post of Lokayukta. Vigilance Department had sought names of retired judges from the Supreme Court and the High Court.
It's almost 2 years now. Justice Sudarshan Reddy has resigned from the post of Lokayukta. But Goa government has failed to fill the post. Now government has started its move to appoint Lokayukta and Up-Lokayukta. According to Lokayukta law, 73 years is the age of retirement. A retired judge of the Supreme Court or Chief Justice of the High Court can be the Lokayukta of Goa. Judge of High Court or retired judge of the High Court can be selected as Up-Lokayukta. Vigilance Department itself has started the process to find a suitable candidate for the post of Lokayukta and Up-Lokayukta. Government has already published advertisement for the post of Up-Lokayukta. Government has sought names of retired judges from the Supreme Court and the High Court. Supreme Court has sent names of 151 retired judges of the Supreme Court and 41 Chief Justice of India. 13 High Courts too have suggested names. Some of the courts have written to Goa government to go through their website and choose the name. Now Vigilance Department is having tough time in screening the names. The names will be then sent to the selection committee. There are many advocates and judges in the state suitable for the post of Up-Lokayukta. There are 7 applications received for the post of Up-Lokayukta. The names include Justice V.V. Savoykar, Justice Utkarsh Bakre and former Information Commissioner M.S. Keni. Taking the magnitude of the data in consideration, it looks like government will need 2 more months to finalize the Lokayukta and Up-Lokayukta. Senior reporter Lokik Shilkar for Prudent.
Church in Goa has raised concern over intolerance in the country. On the occasion of Diwali, Archbishop Philip Neri Ferrão urged the people to unite and foster a culture which promotes human ecology. The church has also appealed people to create an environment of peace and harmony. Archbishop is worried as intolerance creates dominance on insecurity and terror.
Diwali is the festival of lights. Church in Goa has extended warm greetings to all the people in the state. While it greets people on Diwali, it has also expressed its apprehensions over rising intolerance in the country. church, which had developed soft corner for the BJP in Goa, has now expressed its disappointment over various issues leading to intolerance. Archbishop of Goa Philip Neri Ferrão in his statement has stated, the celebrations may serve to create an environment of peace and harmony, especially when the world is in turmoil due to intolerance that creates a reign of insecurity and terror. Archbishop Ferrão, extending his wishes on Diwali, urged the Hindus and Catholics to unite together with people of all religions, traditions and foster a culture which promotes human ecology. The statement of the church has attained importance as the assembly elections in Goa are over a year ahead and the politics of intolerance and hatred is going to be a major issue in the battle. Bureau Report, Prudent.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.